one more for old time's sake. We're probably never going to touch this game again. So, yeah. It's going to be wild before I ever play this game. And I've already played it so many times, so why not do it one more? So, I got arcade, I got time attack, I got practice, I got paint shot, and then that's what I did. So we already did championship. We've already done, I think we've done time attack. It's really not that interesting. Practice we've done. We tried finding that weird, stupid hidden road in that one map. Paint shot. Let's see what we got. So we got our two card. I think this is just choosing the card that we want. I'll choose the card with it's either French or it's oh wow, holy crap. Oh wow, why haven't I seen this before? Holy, okay. Alright, hold on. I'm gonna clear everything. There we go. And now, my masterpiece. Are you ready? Oh yeah. Oh yes. Oh. Oh yeah. This is just riveting. Oh. 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 That looks awful. I'm gonna try that again. There we go. This time I'm gonna set. Oh, this is just beautiful. Okay. This time we're gonna be a little bit more precise. Okay. It's gonna be. Is this the best drawing you've ever seen? I bet. No one has seen the drawing this prestigious. I gotta be careful. Okay? It's gotta have girth, but it also has to be lean and mean. Be careful with this. This is art. Oh yeah. Oh, that's perfect. Oh. That, I'm not even gonna, I'm gonna go to the other side and just make it even better. Now that I have completely customized my card, this is perhaps the best game I've ever played. Ooh. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. This is absolutely riveting. Awesome. It's a masterpiece. I couldn't have done it any better. I don't think anyone could. This is just this is it. This is it. Oh, I can add text too. Oh yeah. Oh my gosh. This game just got like 15,000 times better. Oh my god. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. It's perfect. Man, this is beautiful. I mean, like, I'm at a loss for words. This is great. Like, I'm gonna play this every day. Make it slightly off center. There we go. Oh yeah, now it looks proper racing. I wonder, can I like tint the window something? What if I? What can I like? Is it not gonna do what I want? Let's see. Nope, no. There we go. Oh, just a straight line. Hey, not bad. Kind of like lightning or something. Yeah. Yeah. Oh yeah, this is great. I've never seen like a car this majestic. And now everyone it's just, I have to make this beautiful. Because people are gonna see the back of my car every time I drive past them. Ready? Oh yeah. I'm naming this car after my favorite Pixar movie. Oh, I can't. No! It's 5 words. I was gonna do like kerchoo. After like that little Cars meme. Damn it. Oh, that sucks. Hold on. I can fix this. No worries. Shh. Hold on. Oh, but it's so large. Yeah, I said that. Seriously though, this is huge, alright? And now to make it astonishingly blue. You can't even see it. That's awful. Hold on. I mean, you can't even see the other... Oh, you can't even see the K? I got this. Hold on, give me a sec. Why is the text so big? Yo, this is my favorite part. Kerchoo. Why is the other O like all the way over there? Look at that. It's like underneath the light. This is so stupid. Alright, I think it's perfect. I think it's perfect. There's like nothing I can do to make this better than it already is. I mean, nothing. Let's see if I can. I mean, I might be able to. Like do a little bit of a tip right there. Oh, that's perfect. Beautiful. Beautiful. Can I do like little veins too? Oh, yes. Yes, please. I can't do like can't do the small side because it becomes like little dots. Perfect. Oh, that's beautiful. I'm saving that. I'm gonna use that from now on. Let's go use it in a race. Oh yeah, I am done. Let's go to arcade. 1 player. I think we already did that. That's fine. I'm fine with that. Fog to rain. Yes. Blah blah blah. Yeah, let's load a decal. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh, this is. This is awesome. Hey, get back here. Alright? You can't be in front of kerchoo. Kerchoo is always in front of you. Get back here. No fair. You could start off. You don't need a camera, but I have to switch my dang camera every single time I want to play this game. Wow, this car's actually handling kind of okay. Hey, how about that? Nice, nice. Yeah, the rain isn't so bad. Oh, never mind. Oh gosh. I'm in a corner. So it's like the one arcade game. Is that a checkpoint? Oh, it is a checkpoint. Okay. The little flags right there. I don't know if I didn't see them in the other, the last video, but I guess they were also there. Wow, that checkpoint was really close. Man, they really didn't do much with those checkpoints. They're just spacing them out completely randomly. Or like the points outrun the opponent? What was that? Not like anything that happened. Just ignore what I just said. But man, oh nope, never mind. Oh gosh. Okay, I knew I was gonna hit the wall, but luckily I didn't miss a checkpoint or something. Like the one, I'm just saying the one. Oh no, my kerchoo is messed up. No, who will be able to read what I'm obviously trying to communicate to them? I mean, it looks like I couldn't even read it, and I wrote it. This is disgraceful. This is one of the meaning of this. This game should never have put in destruction physics. Otherwise, who will read my kerchoo? These people. Some people, man. They just don't get that this one guy is gonna one day come and make a decal that is not inappropriate in any way. I don't even know where my partner is. But anyway, I was making a comment on how just awful these mini games are. Is this all there is? Arcade, race against the one friend you have because we can't afford to make split screen for 4 people. Not only that, but this is a completely obscure game that we poured absolutely $0 into. This game is just complete trash, and here I am playing it, putting on custom decals. I mean, I'm proud. I'm proud of all of it. I bet I could put like all the masterworks I want: Da Vinci, Michelangelo, Picasso, Pollock, and Ross, all of them. I bet I could just print on my car, and I would win the race just by having an awesome decal. All these guys with their fancy schmancy. Oh, I'm gonna run my flag on the front of my car. Yeah, I'm running my country's flag on the side of my car. You can see it right there on the left. Oh yeah, that's my country. The country of Iraq. Get it? Because yeah. You'll only get it if you're a girl. If you're a guy, well, then it's your fault. Awful jokes. I'm struggling to commentate. I'm trying to beat my friend, as in my imaginary friend. His name is Ryan. Ryan can't talk right now. He's too busy eating my dust and the drawing on the side of my car. And I would love to say, but I'm afraid. My mommy will get me. And I don't want to be beaten again. One lap 3 of 3. So so apparently my partner hasn't given up yet. Neither of us had made it to the third checkpoint in that last race. What are you supposed to do? I don't know. Right now I'm on autopilot. I'm trying to think of jokes to say, but there's nothing I can say about this game because it's just purely trash. It's like the most bare bones you can get. Even NFL Blitz 2000 had more stuff in it than this. You get 3 maps, varying conditions that seem to never happen, only when you're in arcade. 1 game mode. But hey, can you have custom decals of your football players' helmets or uniforms? No, I think not. Oh man, I'd love to see a side view of this car. Oh yeah, there it is. That's what oh yeah. Oh yeah. Just right in there. What happens is, when I pass people, or when people pass me, they're actually getting fucked. Because when they pass me on the right side, it's going in them. So they choose not to, they like to just stay away from me because I'm like that weird driver that no one asked to come, but should have anyway. Like that little, like kind of retarded guy who just shows up and everybody's like, oh, it's him again? Alright. Well, let him try, let him have his fun. I'm that guy. Alright. Time to race against him. Really. I'm gonna, you know what? Let's start fresh. I'm gonna start fresh. Let's do it. Not that it matters, because this game just completely doesn't care. I think I want the ES. I don't know, type 1 handling for automatic. Yes. Grippy. Yes. Normal. Yes. Oh no. No. Always the custom decals. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Audi. Always quality detail. And then whenever I pass them here, whenever I pass them on the right side, it's like it's being taken out of me. So they're just constantly getting screwed in the mouth by a giant black orifice that is located on my left door. I still can't believe that you can do. I didn't realize that it had that much. It had that much customization when it comes to decals. I was expecting, this game. Like, what can you expect? It's very bare bones. It's very awful. It's the best word I can describe this. It's not all there. Sure, it plays not horribly, but I mean, you would expect from this game to only have like some freedoms when it comes to decals. Like, it would give you a couple of options and that's it. But no, it comes with complete customization, and hey, that's not bad. I mean, I'll give this game that, and the destruction physics are really cool too. I mean, not a lot of games have that kind of detail. These guys just seem to have, the people who created this game, I think it was Midway. Again, it's freaking Midway. They come up with some of my favorite. They came up with my favorite game, but they also have come up with the worst game. I don't even know if they still make games anymore. They probably still make the most obscure games, like they probably still make like NFL Quarterback Blitz 2016, or Toto's Adventures to the Unknown, based off the real true story of Dorothy and the Wizard of Oz, or A Tale of Two Slaves. Just really weird, random titles. What I don't like about this game, though, is how indestructible every other car is. Like, you have to get out of the way of the other cars. If you hit a car, you're flying backwards. You get set automatically to 0 miles per hour. That's kind of annoying, because in other games like Mario Kart or something like that, you don't have it. That doesn't happen. If you're going at a higher, if you have like a higher weight or just a higher velocity, or more momentum in general, you're gonna hit those people out of the way. In this game, everything is a rock. Everything. The cars are just rocks. The cliff sides that you don't even hit, like this thing, rock. That's it. I mean, everything's a rock. Even the metal railings are rocks. The birds are probably rocks. The only thing that doesn't seem to be made of rock and actually is made of a destructible material. And I know that rocks are destructible, but it's easier to bend metal than it is to bend a rock, to be honest. Unless you could bend lava, that would be cool. Like, putting lava into like little containers and then molding it, that would be cool. Creating your own custom shape of rock, but who really cares? Everything is made of rock except for my car. I do like the detail with some of the things, like the decals and destruction, but it seemed like they put their... See, again, I get knocked to 20 miles per hour and this car is relatively unharmed. I mean, see? I get knocked back. It's not like it's very difficult at all. I mean, there's no difficulty rating, and they just hand you the win unless you use the car that I used like 2 episodes ago and completely just wreck yourself by ramming into every wall at the speed of sound. I mean, it's not like the sounds are very interesting anyway. You got a track that loops every 3 seconds, plays the same 5 chords, and you got your car sounds. At least for the game that I'm going to be playing with in the future, actually, I just recently bought a Wii. Because my old Wii didn't work. Like, I got it the day it came out, so it was really old. It's really old. It's one of the first Wiis that was sold in my area. And after a while, it just really starts to age starts to take a toll on it, and it died relatively quickly. No, not relatively quickly. I got a lot of fun. I got a lot of fun out of that system. I think I'll do one more race. Just keep going. I want to admire the veins and the kerchoo and the attempted lightning bolt on the top and my beautiful decal on the sides and on the front and everything about it. It's just completely beautiful, and I should have already won instantly for having an awesome decal. But you know what? I'll give them the benefit of the doubt and say that it was a mistake, and I'll just try another race. Mostly because I have a good conversation going. I kind of want to talk about. I kind of want to talk about this thing because it's interesting to me. Give me a second. I'm just gonna get the most precious decal in the world. Anyway, so I recently bought a Wii. My old one is broken. I tried taking it apart. I thought that was really cool when I took it apart, to be honest. I thought, like, there's so many, in order to take it apart, there are so many screws, but it's also kind of fun figuring out, like asking yourself, where's the next screw going to be? Because there are some screws that are located underneath the little rubber pads, so the Wii doesn't slide around. It's kind of fun just to ask yourself, hey, where is this thing gonna go? Where's the next screw gonna be? So that was a minor interest. It's like a little adventure, but I still enjoyed it because I took it apart with my younger cousin. We both had an interest in trying to fix it because we both wanted to play on it, and it didn't work out well. We got it working for like after we took it apart, cleaned the fan, because that's what I thought that was really messing it up, but it wasn't the fan. It's just the hardware that's old. For some reason, this Nintendo Wii that I had, this Nintendo 64 that I've had for my entire life, since I was born, really, hasn't faltered. I think that's awesome. They just don't make things like that anymore. And even though the Wii is technically a lot sturdier, I mean, the Nintendo 64 is going on strong. It might have a couple of weird things here and there, like I kind of have to press down on my games in order for them to work properly. So sometimes whenever I start recording, I actually have to press A. That's what, here's a little fun thing. When the reason why there's actually a little loading screen before the little midway logo shows up, and the logos for the people who made the game show up. There's a little thing that reminds you, hey, there's some save data on the little game pack on your controller, and I can't start the video like that because if I don't hit A, then the Nintendo 64 is going to freeze. Stuff like that. Stuff like that. That makes the experience just a little bit more annoying and a little bit harder to record with. But once the Nintendo 64 starts up, it'll keep going. I once had it on accident going for like a couple of days, and that's awful for a system. That's also, I think, a reason why the Wii didn't last as long as it should have. It's because I would always have the Wii on the yellow dot instead of the red dot, and I never realized the difference. I wasn't very good with games back then. I barely played them. Now I absolutely love gaming. It's one of my favorite things to do. It's the thing I spend the most time on, but I should live with that, but it's true. But back when I was a child, the only thing I really had was a Nintendo 64 and a Game Boy. And so I really wasn't very adept. I wasn't very savvy with gaming. But then I got the Wii. I mean, I still played the Nintendo 64, but then I got the Wii, and that really just changed my kind of view on gaming. And then I got a DS Lite, and then I got a DSi, then I got an Xbox. I mean, and now I've bought another. A couple years ago, I started working for money, and I'm earning a lot of money, so I'm able to afford the things that I've always wanted to afford. Like, you know what's awesome? Like, something that always interests me is back when you were a kid, back when you were, I don't know, back when you started to lose your imagination, not completely, because I'm not gonna lie, most people's imaginations are never dead, but back when physical things started to take more of the physical things that brought you entertainment started to take a higher importance, rather than just playing with your toys that let you be imaginative. Then you started to play. I don't know if I'm probably not alone in this situation, but anyway, remember when you were a kid and money after money didn't mean much to you, and that's that little midway area where money started to mean stuff to you, but you couldn't afford anything, so you had to ask your parents. And I remember when you would always brag to your friends, like, I got $100 for my birthday. Like, remember when $20 was an amazing thing to have? When having money was just, like, the coolest thing? And you had, it's not like a social status, but you could buy something yourself. The idea that you could have things that you wanted to buy, and you could buy them. You could buy candy, you could buy a little video game. Like, I sometimes spend my money on used video game cartridges from GameStop for my DSi or DS Lite or whatever. And I was always like so happy to get money, because it's like, oh my gosh, I have money. And back when $20 was so much money. But now that I have a job, and now that people start to learn that $20 is nothing nowadays. Once you get a job, you get like 7 to 10 an hour for a minimum wage job, or a low skill job. And you realize that once you get like that paycheck with $100, that just starts adding up. Then you're like, oh my god, holy crap! Like, this is a lot of money. And once you get used to that, you get $20, and you're like, this is nothing compared to what I make every week. That's just crazy. And then once you actually get a career, a really high-paying job, if you choose to go that route, then you're like, $100? Wah, that's nothing. That's nothing. Just look what I get now. I get paid $70,000 or $100,000 or $120,000. I can afford a house. I can afford a refrigerator. I can afford a new dishwasher, a new washing machine, some exercise equipment. It's just really cool that now that you have a job, and then once you get a career, like, money starts to mean, low amounts of money start to mean less and less. Even though they were the world to you back when you were a kid. That's just something that I've noticed. But what's also cool is that money was never really a problem when you were really, really small. Because you had toys, and your parents would always buy them for you, because you weren't so attached to something else. Like, I was always on my Game Boy. When I got it, I was always on my Game Boy. And then my parents were like, you should play with something else. And I'm like, well, why would I? I got a Game Boy. And so they would limit me. And so I'd play with my other toys. But back then, money really didn't mean anything. I always had the game. I had the games that I just wanted to play. I had Pokemon. I had Mario. Some really, really weird Mario games. I had Mario World, which is one of my favorite games on the Game Boy. I had Mario and Luigi Superstar Saga, which is just phenomenal game. I don't know why people don't really like it, but it's one of my favorite RPG, Mario and Luigi RPGs. People always remember Bowser's Inside Story, and I have it. It's a really good game, but I still hold a special place in my heart for Superstar Saga. Not only the music is phenomenal, but just it's so bright and colorful and happy and fun. And it's just a different take, a better take on Mario. And all those games were a lot of had a lot of humor. I never played Partners in Time, and I never played Dream Team, but they looked cool. I heard Partners in Time was fun. I heard Dream Team was average. It was because of its predecessor. It wasn't looked on as highly. And then I had what was it? I had like Mario 2, but for the Game Boy. So I had all the. It was weird. It is a weird game. I wish I could record it. It is a weird game because it has like all the turnips in it. If you remember that, you could play as Luigi. You could play as Mario, Toad, and Peach, which was cool. It had some weird it had weird music, it had weird sound effects. It had Birdo, and it had those like masked things that had the key. You had to grab the key and then you had to run away from the mask. Oh, it freaked me out when I was a kid. Those things freaking give me PTSD. Still a fun game. Never completed it, but I had, because I think I got pretty far in that game. Like one time, I really tried to go play it, and I got pretty far, but I've since lost the interest in playing that. All right. Well, I've rambled on long enough. I mean, this game actually took away some time for me. Wow, I wasn't expecting that. I actually got a real conversation that wasn't filled with awkward jokes and wasn't filled with just complete bullcrap for almost 40 minutes. Again, another 40-minute episode. Ugh, I really need to start just cutting the episodes in half and then picking up right where I left off. I did that with the last 2 episodes, so they're right back to back. But this one wasn't. This one's a couple days later. I just haven't had time, and like I said before I even started this Let's Play or whatever Retrobinge in general, I wouldn't hold this in very high. Not want, because I really want to do it, because it's a lot of fun. Been having a lot of fun with these games. I can't wait to get into the next 2 games, and then there's just plenty more that came from. But this game is also, or this series, I don't know where I'm going with this. I don't even remember what I was going to say. God dang it. Well, maybe if I trace my steps. I don't think it was that important. I forgot it after 5 seconds of trying to talk about it. Anyway, I think that about does it for this game. I mean, there's nothing really more I can talk about. The episode is going on long enough as it is. Oh yeah, sorry. I remember. I just said I wouldn't really hold this in high importance, the things that I need to do, and I would only do it if I had time. So Retrobinge has been taking a little bit of the backseat, but I've been trying to build up episodes so that I can put them out more consistently. I'm also thinking of recording some app gameplay, so if you're interested in that, be on the lookout for that. It's not going to be anything interesting. I think it's going to be like Clash of Clans or something. Anyway, I think that's about it. Thanks for watching. Hope you have a great day, and I will see you guys in the next episode of Retrobinge. Peace.